Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the old fillet that's pushing his truth across the four corners of the earth for our faith, truth, and sincerity. Alright, back again on the prophesied downfall of this wicked world, America, Babylon the Great. This world is coming to this wicked world is coming to an end, and we are at the end. We are at the end of this so-called white man Esau Edomite's world. These devils, they running out of time. They finna come down with their great wrath. Come down great wrath on the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Israelites. The chosen people of the Lord. Because they know their time is running out. Their rulership is at the end, and there ain't much time left, man. Their time is the time of the so-called white man Esau Edomite's world. A short time run, a short rulership, man. We at the end of it. So I'm gonna start off with this. This Lamentations. This Lamentations 4:21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and thou shalt make thyself naked. So, hey, rejoice, rejoice, O daughter of Edom. And Edom today is the so-called white people, red people that's ruling the earth. Ones that the rulership, the bankers, the wicked elite. The Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the DuPonts, the Bilderbergs. Those ones that got rulership over this world. Over the earth, and over the people, and that's why everything's so out of order, out of control, man. Out of order, and because the wicked is in rulership, they write these unrighteous decrees and laws, that's against the ways of the Lord Yahweh Shemashah. They push all this abomination and wickedness, lies, and deception out here, but by them doing that, hey, they come against the ways of the Lord Yahweh Shemashah and coming up against this truth of the word of the Lord Yahweh Shemashah that's being pushed by the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. They're just gonna bring the Lord Yahweh Shemashah gonna bring nothing but death and destruction to this wicked kingdom of the so-called white man world, to Esau Edomite's world. Nothing but death and destruction is coming, man. I say, and the cup is gonna pass on to Esau Edom, so-called white people, red people, Edomites. One's rulership, man. Starting with the elites of Esau Edom. But they the ones, like I said, they the ones that got control over the money and resources and stuff. So they gonna go into hardcore slavery. Once the Lord Yahweh shall return and the chariots once the Lord returns and the chariots so-called UFO and bring these devils down, man, burn this place of America, Babylon the Great, this wicked world, These devils, like I say, the so-called white man Esau, Edomites, the elites of Esau, will hide in their bunkers, you know, or go into their bunkers. But after the smoke clears, you know, we're gonna the men, you know, the elect men, the men of the Lord, the men, you know, gonna get these devils out of those bunkers, man. You know, that's hiding in these bunkers. Drag them out, you know. Drag them out of the out of these bunkers, and they're gonna build up the kingdom on Israelites, man. You know. So hey, you devil so-called white people, Esau Edomites. Hey, the future for y'all, you know, for y'all devils, is hardcore slavery, man. You know, y'all not gonna get away with all your wickedness and, you know, all your deception, abomination, and the atrocities and the rape, rob, and murder that you did to the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Israelites, man. You know. And like saying, you devils gonna face real harsh, you know, slavery. You know, it's coming upon y'all, man. You know, it's gonna be worse than any time, you know, any other slavery. You know, y'all devils gonna get it, man. You know, but excuse me. Yeah, so for now, go to Lamentations 4:22. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sin. And so the punishment of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Israelites, you know, you know, is at the end, man. You know, we at the end of our captivity. This is the end of captivity for the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Israelites, you know. And like I said, the Lord Yahweh Bashem Shai, you know, he's not gonna carry away. He's not gonna put Israelites back in slavery no more after this. You know, after the Lord Yahweh returns and you know, wipe out the so-called white man Esau Edom's world, you know, this wicked world, you know, this wicked rulership, you know, and burn up everything that you see here in America, Babylon the Great, you know. And different countries gonna get hit with missiles and get burnt up, but not the whole earth, and not every country is gonna get burnt up, you know. You know, but and like I said, the Lord Yahweh Shai is gonna visit the so-called white man Esau Edomites, you know. In these times right now, because you got the chariots, so-called UFOs, that's been, you know, been spotted lately, you know, around America, Babylon the Great, in the world, man. You know, there've been a lot of chariot sightings around the world, man. You know, that's been going on. So, you know, you had the ones in Las Vegas, and just, you know, I forgot what the other one recently where it was, but there've been chariots, so-called UFO sightings. So they inside. They are the chariots are all around, man, you know. So the so-called UFOs are making themselves known. And the Lord Yahweh Shai making me know, hey, you devil so-called white people, Esau Edomites ain't got much time left, you know, in your rulership, man. It's coming to an end. But before I go from there to if I get this real quick, but about those chariots, man, you know, there's been a lot of chariot so-called UFO sightings Zephaniah. My fellow. I don't know. That was it. This is Zechariah. I thought it was Zephaniah. Zechariah 5. Start at. I'm gonna start at 1. This is Zechariah 5:1. Then I turned and lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll. So Zechariah seeing, looking up, and he's seeing a flying roll. So that flying roll is talking about a chariot, so-called UFOs. Today we call so-called UFOs. So a lot of chariots, so-called UFOs have been, making themselves, known and appearing, here in America, Babylon the Great, popping up, So it's getting closer and closer, that lawyer about your side, he making it known, hey, you so-called white people, Esau Edomites, hey, y'all time is, at the end. I'm coming to, bring wrath and destruction upon your kingdom. You ain't got much time left. That's why the days are speeding up. The time is speeding up for the elect's sake, But goes to the next verse, Zechariah 5:2. And he said unto me, what seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof is 10 cubits. So he see, the size of the the size of the so-called, not the so-called, but seeing the size of the chariot, so-called UFO. He described the size and the length and so forth. Next verse, Zechariah 5:3. Then he said unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off, as on this side according to it, and everyone that sweareth shall be cut off as on that side according to it. So this is the so-called, the chariot, so-called UFOs. No, it's a curse. It's a curse to the so-called white man Esau Edomites. These devils, they seen it. They know they seen the chariot, so-called UFOs out there, man, in the atmosphere, flying. They seen these things and it's frightening. And like I said, the Lord Yahweh Shah making it known, hey, your time is coming to an end, And the Lord Yahweh Shah is finna cut these devils off, man. He's finna bring their kingdom down. He's gonna invade, as they say, invade their world, invade their wicked world, this wicked world, man, because you got the apostles and the elders of Brother Great Millstone, the middle Lord that got this truth, the elect. Cross folk on the earth are sign of crime, man, unto the Lord Yahweh Shah, to come back and to bring this devil so-called white man Esau Edomites down, exposing this devil so-called white man Esau Edomites for all the atrocities and all the rape, rob, and murder in their history and so forth that they done to the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Israelites, And the Lord Yahweh Shah, he hear the cries of the elect. He hear the cries of the men of the Lord that just sighing and crying, getting tired of all this madness and bullshit that's going on out here, man. All this abomination, wickedness, and getting tired of the so-called white man Esau Edomites corrupt ass system, man. So the Lord Yahushua, like I say, when the Lord Yahushua, he's going to return in a chariot, so-called UFO, a big UFO ship, as you call it, and then like I say, you're gonna have the chariots with UFO and the angels with the Lord, So that's what's coming to the that was coming to the so-called white man Esau Edom's word, nothing but death and destruction. The Lord Yahushua is going to come with nothing but a real harsh judgment upon this place, man. It's gonna be by way of that fire, man. By the way of chariots, so-called UFOs, and ultimately the thermonuclear missiles that when they begin to be shot, towards America, Babylon the Great, in different countries. But see next verse, Zechariah 5:4. I will bring it forth, saith the Lord of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief, and into the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name, and it shall remain in the midst of his house, and shall consume it with the timber thereof and the stones thereof. So, hey, that's what you're seeing now. You seeing the chariots, so-called UFOs, they making themselves known more and more, and it's being chariot sightings and more, and it's in the house, and it's in the midst of this so-called white man Esau Edom's world, in the house of this wicked, this thief, Cause these so-called white man Esau Edomites, they like I said, they got their rulership by rape, rob, murder. They stole. They got their rulership by way of by they blessed by the sword. Going to war. Going to war. Like they going to war. They went to war with different countries. And taking resources and so forth, They even stole this land from the natives, So these devils, they got their rulership by, I say, the rape, rob, murder, and the lies and deceit, man. And like I said, that's why the Lord Yahushua is gonna bring these devils out of power seat soon. Hey, good, good that this place, America, Babylon the Great, is going down, man. We definitely in those times now, man, And hopefully, like I say, Apostle Hart, he deemed this year as the hopeful year that all the prophecies come to pass. Hopefully, like, hey, this be the year that all hell breaks loose. Hey, all hell breaks loose, People out here lose their mind, a whole bunch of, chaos, and this economic collapse crash happens, The money, the dollar, the paper dollar ain't gonna be, it's gonna be worthless. It ain't gonna be no use for it. We ain't those times now, man. Hopefully, this be the year, man. Hopefully, the hopeful year, man. And this come to a horrific end. This place will come down to a end, man. This be it, man. This be it, man. The prophecies, this full-fledged, that be made manifest, man. But 7 from there too. This is Ecclesiastes 10. We can go to 4. This is Ecclesiastes 10:4. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. So, hey, the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, Yahushua. So in due time, he gonna set over one that's profitable, and that's gonna be like I said, Yahushua. When he returns to church, so-called UFO, you're gonna have David, in the house of David, the elect of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Israelites, Those gonna be the next rulers, Once the Lord Yahushua returns and destroys this so-called white man Esau Edomite's world, you know. Because this is the end of this wicked world, man, you know. Ain't much left here, man, you know. Ain't shit, you know. We at the height of this wickedness, man, and ain't much time left for this place, man, you know. You know, the days of speeding up more and more and more, man, you know. You know, it seemed like, you know, I ain't too long was here last weekend, now I'm back again. You know, like, it's just coming back around quick. You know, hey, that's the Lord, you know, he ramping it up, you know, he's speeding it up. So, you know, he about to, Lord Yahushua, you know, he gonna make his return, you know. And bring this so-called white man Esau Edomites out of the way, out of his power seat, you know, you know. World War III, everything gonna escalate, man. It's gonna come to a full end, you know, end of the so-called white man Esau Edomites world, and you gonna see the glorious return of the Lord Yahushua, you know. And hopefully, you know, hopefully I'm part of righteous number, hopefully I'm found worthy. And like I said, the apostles and the elders and brothers said that we are worthy, you know, of the Lord Yahushua returns, you know, and to be delivered, you know, and to, you know, to escape the wrath and judgment that he gonna bring to America, Babylon the Great, you know, to get beamed up in chairs, to get beamed up in the chariots, so-called UFO, and to receive, you know, the new bodies, you know, new bodies and get crowned, you know, get crowned by the Lord, you know, and have the everlasting, have everlasting life, you know, and like I say, no more being this corruptible body, you know, and no more going off. But I'm gonna skip on down to 8. Ecclesiastes 10:8, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. You know, so like I say, this so-called white man Esau, you might use double, man, because of unrighteous dealings, man, injuries, you know, and riches got by deceit. You know, that's why the kingdom will be translated from one people to another. Cause these devil so-called white man Esau, you might, you know, they just dirty as hell, they wicked as hell. They don't care, man, you know. You know, they ain't got no type of righteousness upright in them. You know, they just wicked, man. They the wicked. Like I said, they smile in your face, you know, tell you everything gonna be good, whatever, or, you know, just give you some type of excuse, whatever, you know. but like I said, all they is, you know, they just lying to your face, you know. Like I said, Joe Biden, all them, you know, the White House, whatever, they just lying to your face, man, you know. They know, hey, you know, they know their time is up, and, you know, the dollar is about to crash, it's about to be no more, you know. But like I said, all they, you know, unrighteous dealings and injuries, that, like I said, all the rape, robbing, murder they did to so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Israelites, all they wrongdoing, you know. And then, like I said, the riches got by deceit, by this, like I said, this, they go to war, you know, they trying to find a way to go to war with different countries, and like they make up something, they'll make up something to where, you know, so they'll go to war, you know, to try to get into to those lands, to those other countries' lands, to get their resources, to steal their resources, just to go in and get their resources, man. You know, they ain't going there trying to, you know, make peace with, you know, what's going on in those countries, whatever, you know. They just lying to your face on the media, man. They're just trying to find a way so they can get the resources up out of there, man. You know, out of those countries. You know, so they can bring back here, man. You know, so like I said, America, man, they don't produce nothing, man. They, you know, and you have things coming in. You know, a lot of things be coming in to America, they ain't going out. You know, that's why, you know, hey, why the devil so called white man Esau Edomites, man, they they're not beneficial, man, to the world, to the earth, you know. like I said, they blessing is nothing but the sword, and that's how they got their rulership, their kingdom. But it's gonna be translated from from them, from so-called white people, red people, gonna be translated from them to the so-called Negro, Latino, and American Israelites. Gonna be less rulership, they're rulers. And it started with the apostles and elders, Brother Brad Millstone, the men of the Lord that had the truth, the 144,000, and the elect of the nation of Israel Israelites. So I'm gonna go from now to this is so now go to second Ezra 9. But like I said, that's the times we're in right now. Measuring the times, what's going on, according to prophecies and what's about to happen. A lot of things is finna go down, man. According to prophecy, man, it's finna get real out here. It's finna get ugly. The apostles and elders of Brother Millstone for years been telling you what's finna happen before it happens. We tell you what happens before it happens. So, and when it goes down, you gonna know who the real men of the Lord that had the truth, that warned you of these things. Warned you about the impending doom and destruction to this place, America, Babylon the Great. Nothing's good coming to this wicked world, so-called white man, Esau, Edomite's world. So I'm gonna start off 2 Ezra 9:1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in the self, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I had told thee before. So the apostles of Ellsberg, Brother Graham Millstone, we measure the times, the men of the Lord that measure the times diligently. We measure the times. According to prophecies, according to prophecy, where we at in prophecy. So we measure the times and seeing, hey, how close, could be, until the return of the Lord Yahushua, and he gonna and destroying this place, America, Babylon Great, and hopefully found worthy to escape the wrath and judgment of the Lord Yahushua, So, the men of the Lord gonna stay up on it watching and being and being watchful of what's going down, prophecies and watching over the flock, those the elect, those that hear this truth of word of Lord Yahushua, and make sure the flock is getting fed and getting spiritually fed and being spiritually fed and being spiritually nourished, in the spirit of Lord Yahushua to, so in the times that we in now going forward, that we be strong with the spirit of Lord and the Lord Yahushua, get understanding of the words of the Lord, getting exhortation, get built up in the spirit of the Lord Yahushua before all hell breaks loose out here, That's what the apostles and elders brother would do, Men of the Lord that had his truth. That's what that's what we do to make sure, that the flock is getting fed right, it's getting led the right way according to prophecies, and get understanding about prophecy, what times that we're in, and being aware of the times, not being foolish, and being made and having a clear understanding, about the ways of the Lord Yahushua, what you shouldn't do and what you should not do, being careful, being, spiritually having discernment, being spiritually discerned, having discernment in these times, But not a lot of people have discernment, spiritual discernment, and having the spirit of the Lord Yahushua upon them, understand all the ways of the Lord, understand what's going on around them, and making, wise decisions. Because in these times now going forward, if you ain't making wise decisions, in the ways of the Lord Yahweh Shai, and taking heed to what the apostles and elders, brethren are teaching and giving unto you, men the Lord that giving His word, then you're gonna be caught up in the ways of the rest of these people. You're gonna get caught up in the times to come, because they weren't aware. They weren't paying attention. They think that America, Babylon Great, gonna keep going on and on and on, like it is, and same routine, get up and go to work, 9 to 5, all this. No, a drastic change is coming to this place, man. All out hell, anarchy. It's finna happen, man. You finna have these martial law troops coming in here. These UN troops. You finna have power outages out here, man. Blackouts. That's coming, man. But like I said, these people are not watching for that. Are not being aware of the times. And knowing thy enemy, knowing who your enemy is. And you so-called Negroes like Tim the Israelites, 2/3, you side with the so-called white man, so you're gonna be disappointed and siding with him. Because the Lord Yahweh Shai gonna destroy that damn devil, and those that is with him, I said a lot of Israelites, 2/3 gonna be getting put to death, in these times and going forward, man, before Yahweh Shai returns, before he wipe out this place with that fire, man, by the chair, so-called UFO with the laser beam and the thermal missiles. But we're gonna go and read on 2 Ezra 9 and 2. Then shall they understand that it is the very same time we're in the highest. Read that again. Then shall they understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which He made. So we in those times right now, the Lord Yahweh Shai, he visiting this world, which He made. Like I say, these different storms and so forth coming through, bring these judgments, and like I said, especially when the Lord Yahweh Shai returns to children so-called your foes, to bring the wrath and destruction upon this wicked world, man. That the so-called white man Esau, might got messed up, man. Got the air and the water and everything jacked up over here, man. Jacked up over here. Everything you see is just messed up, man, because of the so-called white man. And the Lord Yahweh Shai is gonna destroy this devil, man. Destroy this devil, wicked kingdom, wicked rulership, man. But going on 2 Ezra 9 and 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. So you're gonna have those earthquakes. You got earthquakes, and like I said, you got the uproars of the people in the world. So you seen the uproars, over there in China. I think it was in France. At some point, it was in France for something. I don't know if it died down. Probably died down now. But you got the uproars of the people. Especially like I say with the new CBDC, like I say, they trying to press the digital currency amongst the people. There's gonna be a lot of people just rising up, man, against it, man. Especially here, it's definitely coming into America, Babylon the Great. You already had Bank of America. Bank of America, folks they don't know they money gone. I don't know if they got it back, but recently they money got taken out of the bank somehow. What all they didn't know what happened to it, and then you got bank shutting down. And all it's gonna lead up to is the CHIP, the CHIP, which is the MOTB. Revelation 13:16 on that. You ain't gonna be able to ride. You ain't gonna be able to buy and sell without that CHIP, man. Without the CHIP. Without the CHIP. So these other Israelite camps that say, hey, the CHIP is not the MOTB, it's something else, it's sin. That's crazy. or it's a embargo, is Christianity, or whatever they saying now. They off. The Lord Yahweh Shai is not with them, man. The Lord Yahweh Shai is with the apostles and the elders of Brother Great Millstone, man. The spirit is lying with the apostles and the elders of Brother and the elders of Brother Great Millstone, the sincere men, the men that had the truth, that Lord Yahweh Shai is dealing with. Giving you to understand the prophecies and warning you about it, before it happens. Warning you not, especially the apostle elders of Brother Great Millstone, we warn you not to take the CHIP to see him. Because there's a penalty for that. You take that, hey, the Lord Yahweh Shai, He gonna destroy you when He returns. The Lord Yahweh Shai, who y'all ignorantly call Jebus, you still calling on Jebus. You still calling on Jebus in these times. You don't know the name, But like I say, really, the Lord, He gonna hit the elect anyway. But like I say, you still calling on Jebus. You still ain't got the real name of the Lord. He ain't got no shot, man. You still in that mind frame in the Baptist church, dancing and shit, whatever, still screaming Jebus. Man, that's dead, man. Hey, that name ain't gonna get you nowhere far these times going forward, man. All hell break loose. You gotta have the name. And like I say, you got people out there still pushing that Yeshua and Yahshua shit. That's not even close. But that goes to show you, hey, only a small number of so-called Negro Latino Israelites gonna be delivered in these times not going forward. And all hair breaking loose because they got having the correct name and keeping it, and keeping the understanding of the Lord Yahweh Shai, the wisdom and the knowledge of the Lord Yahweh Shai. Holding on to it because, hey man, you're gonna need it. And it goes to me, I'm gonna need it in the time now going forward. And just, understanding the Hebrew, Not a lot of Israelites really understand the Hebrew like that, like Paleo Hebrew, like, the understanding of it. Or they don't even know how to pronounce the name of the Lord correctly, for the most part. That's really just for, those, that come to understand the knowledge of the word of the Lord, or the elect. But like I said, you had those men that was in the truth and not the Lord Yahweh Shai, that had the name, but they let the things of the world choke them, without get to them, and they fell out, without got offended, whatnot, got offended, and eventually, like I said, they just stopped teaching, stopped saying the name, and those that gave up and started doing the work, stopped teaching them, the word of Lord Yahweh Shai, and they stopped prophesying that Lord Yahweh Shai gonna visit those that that was once a light, that was once a light with this truth. Other word, Lord, they're gonna get a way harsher judgment than those that didn't put their hands to the plow, that didn't teach the word, or didn't believe, but the ones that did and stopped doing the word, hey, they're gonna get a harsher judgment, from the Lord Yahweh Shai. But from there, I'm going to 2nd Ezra 9 and go to 4. Then shall they well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Yeah, so the Lord Yahweh Shai, He spake of those things that was going to happen, to the disciples and so forth, in those times, back 2,000 so years ago, before all the things that was going to happen to the world, the so-called white man Esau, Edom's world, So we in those times, we at the end times, but 2 Ezra 9 and 5, for like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Excuse me, the end is manifest. So you see in the end of the so-called white man Esau Edom's world, they know they had a beginning and they have an end. They had the beginning of their rulership, and this is the end of it. You see in the end, it's manifest being made manifest of the so-called white man Esau, Edom's world is coming. It's at the end now. You know, it's being made manifest and clear. You know, according to prophecies. You know, that's coming to pass. You know, that's speeding up. You know, the time speeding up. You know, all hell breaking loose out here. You know, people out here gonna be losing their mind and so forth. The time of Jacob's trouble. You know, all those things is coming forth, man. You know, it's coming ahead, man. You know, and it's not gonna slow down. Hey, like I said, the Lord said, you know, the players are not gonna slow down, man. It's not gonna slack up. like these men that count slackness, you know, they know they lost patience and waiting upon the Lord, you know, to bring down the so-called white man Esau the mites, you know, to bring the destruction to America, Babylon the Great, you know, because like I said, it just kept going on like it was, you know. But we definitely at the end, you know. Like I said, it's coming to a point in time when, like I said, a drastic change is coming to this place. It's not gonna be like you see like it is, like, you know what I'm saying. You're gonna be able to be moving around, doing this, all that, you know. It'll be all hell from break loose out here soon, and hopefully this year. And I say you finna have a lack of food, a lack of resources, you know. You know, people out here finna be out here, you know. You already got now people. You got people out here, you know, ain't got nowhere to stay. You know, you got people out here that are homeless, man. You got people, you know, it's not being talked about like that on the news, but you might find on social media or something like that. You might see, you know, people that they'll be on social media or something like that, or a story come on YouTube, something like that, or whatever it may be. People are homeless, man. You know, they ain't got nowhere to stay. They living in their cars. You know, because of what? Because the inflation, everything going up high. The price of rent is outrageous, man. You know, for a 1-bedroom apartment, it's going up to $1,000 something now for a 1-bedroom. Now it's ridiculous. You know, even studios are going up. Studio, you know, a small little studio, man. Come on now. Like I said, hey, you definitely at the end, man. Like I say, it's a matter of time, man. Like we here. For, you know, like I said, all hell, these folks out here finna lose that, man. All hell gonna break loose out here, man. People finna get fed up, man. You know, like I said, the price of food and so forth. Hey, it's finna get ugly out here, man. And like I said, especially like I said, the transition, you know, from like I said, the dollar collapse, you know, to a new currency, man. Which, like I said, is all leading up to is that CHIP, the C-HIP, which is the MOTB, you know. So I'll go for some. Let me get this all Revelation 12. No wrong thing right there. It's on Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Read that again. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, have a great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So, hey, so we the apostles, Ellsberg, where Mr. had truth, the middle Lord has truth. Hey, we shall rejoice, you know, and seeing the downfall of the so-called white man, Esau Edom's kingdom, man. You know, and we at the end. Ain't no time, this goes to me first of all. Ain't no time to get, you know, sad or, you know, things ain't what it used to be or whatever. You know, hey, we at the end, and so what? You know, this ain't forever. You know, ain't nothing to really try to hold on. Nothing to hold on to here. Because eventually, like I said, it's all gonna be destroyed. And like I said, once that CHIP, once the C-HIP is made mandatory, you know, you gotta make a decision. You know, the owl temptation. You gotta make a decision of taking that C-HIP. You know, to keep buying, selling, and to keep your, you know, your house and material things, man. You gonna have to make a decision. Either you gonna take it, or you gonna trust the Lord. How about you shine in those times when it's made mandatory? You know, it will be made mandatory. It's coming. You devil so-called white man, you somebody, they not to play no games, man. Like I said, if it come down with that great wrath, and they say, woe to the inhabitants, you know, of the earth, man, of the sea, man, you know. Those that, you know, hey, this devil so-called white man, so you might ain't finna play no games, man. These devils will come down with it, man. You know. Either you get down with that, you know, NWO agenda, or you gonna, you know, get down later, you know. But like I said, but the elect, the men of the Lord, the apostles, Elder Great Millstone, the men of the Lord had the truth. You know, we're not gonna give in. The elect is not gonna give in into the so-called devil, so-called white man, Esau, NWO agenda, or give in until the CHIP, the C-HIP, the MOTB. You know, cause the Lord Yahushua is gonna be with his elect. He would keep his elect from the hour of temptation, which I get that. But like I said, the devil, you know, he gonna come down to great wrath, but he know that he have a short time. So the devil only got a short time. Like I said, the days are speeding up, and you know, the devil only got a short time left, man, of his rulership. He ain't got much time left, man. There ain't much time left in this devil rulership, man. You know, you're at the end of it. I'm trying to get something real quick. Now, if I go into slacking. So Revelation 13, I'm gonna go to Revelation 13, 16. He caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. So that's the new currency that's gonna be the way of buying and selling. It's gonna be on the CHIP, you know, which is the MOTB. So like I say, he gonna cost all, both small and great, rich and poor. So it don't matter who you is, you know, poor, rich, whatever, locked up, you know. Hey, he gonna cause everybody. Hey, you gonna have to take this CHIP, this C-HIP, to buy and sell, you know, or and then they gonna look at you. If you don't take it, you gonna be as an enemy of the state, whatever, you know. Gonna put you in a concentration camp, you know, and a lot of so-called Negro, Latino, and Israelites, that's what's gonna happen. Especially to those that, you know, that didn't believe in the truth and the word of Lord Yahushua, and they repent from their wicked ways, you know. Those that, you know, didn't continue in the faith, and the Lord Yahweh Shai, you know, you're gonna have a lot of Israelites that are gonna be in these concentration camps getting their head chopped off, man. Guillotine, you know. You know, and like I said, those that don't take that CHIP seal, like I said, gonna be looked at as an enemy of the state. Gonna be locked up in these concentration camps, man. You know? And I say, you gotta, it don't matter if it be in your right hand, left hand, whatever. You take that CHIP, you take the C-hip, we gonna be, the Lord outside gonna destroy you, you know. But I'm going to Revelation 13:17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. You know? So you ain't gonna be able to buy or sell. You know, if you don't have that CHIP to C-hip. You know, the Karagma, you know. If you ain't got the Karagma, you ain't gonna be able to buy and sell. You know? So that's finna be established. You know? You devils some white man, you somebody they finna come with it. You know? They know they only got a short time to really push this this crazy vain wicked NWO agenda, man. You know? But like I said, the only ones that gonna be not gonna be affected by it, or gonna be taken care of when that happens, and refuse the CHIP is the elect of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Israelites. You know, the elect of Israel is not gonna give in to the CHIP to see here. You know, because the Lord Yahweh Shai is gonna keep us elect from that time. Which I'm gonna go ahead and get announced. Revelation 3. Revelation 3 and 10. Revelation 3 and 10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which I come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So because they had kept the word of my patience, because the men Lord that had was not true Lord Yahweh Shai had kept his word and kept the patience of the word of Lord Yahweh Shai. The apostles and elders, that for years been doing it, it's still going, still pushing, still keep going on, they're keeping the patience. So the ones that keep the word of the Lord, kept prophesying, kept teaching and give up, hey, the Lord Yahweh Shai gonna keep his elect, his chosen from the hour of temptation, which is that CHIP, that C-hip. Once it become mandatory, which shall come. It said, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So it's when these devils, so-called white man, these so-called white people, you saw them like, the elites, you saw whoever make it mandatory for you to take that C-hip. They gonna try everybody. Hey, you gotta take it. They gonna hey, for you to enter to this building, the store, whatever, to get this food for your kids, whatnot, for yourself, you gotta take this C-hip, and you gonna have people giving into it, man. That's how serious it's gonna be, man. Like I said, you get and then like I said, you got these Israelite camps, these different Israelite camps out here. They got damn pushing that, those false doctrine, man. Like I said earlier, saying that the CHIP, the C-hip, the MOTB is sin and it's an embargo, is this, is that, whatever. Nah, man, hey, what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that's why the Lord Yahweh Shai, hey, it's a scary thing, man. Hey, if you're not on the right side, if you're not with the Lord Yahweh Shai, you against the Lord Yahweh Shai, you're gonna be destroyed. If you against the doctrine that the apostles and elder brother Great Millstone push, through the spirit power Yahweh Shai, you know, you against the Lord, man. Hey, you know, the Lord Yahweh Shai gonna deal with those wicked Israelite camp groups that pushing that false doctrine, man. But like I said, man, only the elect gonna be preserved from that hour of temptation, though, be kept from the sad perils. Matter of fact, get that. I'm going to 2 Ezra 9 and I'm going to 2 Ezra 9 to 6 now. I'm going to 7, but I'm going to 6. 2 Ezra 9 to 6. Even so, the times also the highest have plain beginnings, and wonderful and powerful works, and endings and effects and signs. So, so you know, you've seen these these wonderful and powerful works, and endings and effects and signs by the Lord Yahweh Shai in these times. You know, you're seeing this truth of the word of the Apostle Ezra brother pushing is going forth, and you're seeing it different, and you're seeing these different camps popping up in different countries, London, you know, Italy, and so forth, and you know, you're seeing the Israelites, you know, the Lord Yahweh, the Lord Yahweh Shai is waking up his chosen, his elect, his men, you know, to push the word, man, you know. Once the elect is you know, being sealed, hey, this shit comes to a whole fucking end, man. It's coming to an end. But once the elect said, hey, the Lord Yahweh he gonna remove his prophets, man. He gonna take this word off the internet, man. Like I said, all hell gonna be breaking loose out here, man. Gonna get real serious out here. But I see you seeing the different the signs in the star, you know what I mean, in the moon, the sign, the different moon, the different signs in the skies, in the moon and so forth, the chariots, you know, and you know, and so forth, man, you know, and things that can't be explained, that, you know, these meteorologists, you know, meteorologists, they be on the news that you know, they be talking about, you know, they be seeing, you know, seeing the chariots soak off and stuff, like, you know, seeing things in the sky they can't explain, you know. So hey, Lord Yahweh Shai, hey, he working, man, you know, he making his word, you know, he making good on his word, you know. Hey, the Lord Yahweh Shai say he not a man that he shall lie, you know. But the 2 Ezra 9 to 8. Oh, my bad. 2 Ezra 9 to 7. And everyone that shall be saved it shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby you have believed. So everyone that shall be saved it shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby you have believed. So, no, the ones that gonna escape is the elect of the so-called Negro, Latino, and American Israelites, that by their works and by faith. No, you gotta have both. You just can't have one or the other. No, you just can't have works and not have faith. Or you just can't have faith and have works. You gotta have both. No, you gotta have works. You gotta have the, you know, you gotta have the faith, and you gotta have the works with that. You know, you gotta, you know, have the action. You know, that you really believe. You know, the works. You know, so forth. Like, you know, you see the apostles and the elders and the men of the middle of Great Millstone pushing his word, you know, pushing his word, because we believe, you know, on the highways and byways, you know, the foolishness of preaching, you know. You know, you seen Apostle Ellsberg, Great Millstone, the middle of in the cold, in the rain, and the snow, whatever, you know, and, you know, in the garments, well, you know, teaching the word, you know. We look foolish to the people in this world, but hey, to the Lord Yahweh Shai, it's a to the Lord Yahweh Shai, he, You know, it shows that your faith and it shows that you truly believe. You know, when it look crazy to this world, what you doing? You know, but hey, the apostles, the Elzersburg, Great Millstone, the men of the Lord know, hey, we keep doing what we're doing, hey, we're gonna receive forever lasting life, and you know, and we're gonna receive a reward that this world can't compare to what Lord Yahushua has. You know, what Lord Yahushua has is way more valuable and precious what he has in store than his reward is more greater than this shit that Esau Edomites, you know, give unto these sellout Israelites, these celebrities, whatever. You know, all this fake the fake fiat money, fiat currency money, and you know, this thin out of the digital money, thin out of thin out money, whatever. You know, they ain't shit, man. You know, compared to what the Yahushua had, man. You know, Yahushua got more greater, man. And only the elect of the so-called Negro, Latino, and American Israelites gonna receive it, you know. But reading on 2nd Ezra 9:8, 2nd Ezra 9:8 shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation and my land within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. So the elect of the so-called Negro, Latino, and American Israelites shall be preserved from the said perils. You know, and shall see the salvation of the Lord Yahushua, you know, from the beginning. Only the, you know what I'm saying, hopefully I'm part of the righteous number. But the elect is gonna see the elect of Israel, Israelites gonna see the salvation of the Lord gonna be preserved. It's gonna be gonna be preserved from the said perils, from the wrath and destruction that Lord Yahushua is gonna bring to the so-called white man Esau Edomites world, you know. Like I say, be careful from that hour of temptation, and from, you know, from the CHIP, from the C-HIP, from the MOTB. But yeah. So I'm going to Isaiah. Isaiah 65:11, but ye are they that forsook the Lord, and that forgot my holy mountain, that prepared a table for their truth, and that furnished the drink offering unto their number. So I said, those that forsook the Lord, gave up doing the work, stopped pushing the work, stopped doing the work of the Lord Yahushua, gave up, and on the faith on the Lord Yahushua. Hey, the Lord Yahushua he preparing the truth for those that didn't repent for their Israelites that that knew they were Israelites, went back into the world, and Israelites that didn't believe in this truth, didn't take heed from the apostles and the elders and the brother Great Millstone. Hey, the Lord Yahushua got the truth prepared for you, prepared for 2/3. 2/3 of Israelites, man. So that's what's coming. But Isaiah 65:12. Therefore would I number you to the sword, and you shall all bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called, you did not answer. When I spake, you did not hear, but did evil before my eyes, and did true that wherein I delighted not. So therefore would I number you to the sword, man. So hey, the 2/3 of so-called Negro, Latino, American Israelites gonna be pointed to, again, like I said earlier, again, putting in those concentration camps. They gonna all bow, gonna bow their head, getting their head chopped off, man. Because the Lord said, because I called you, did not answer. So, like I said, Apostle Elzebub, Brother Grant Millstone, the men Lord that's still pushing this truth. Hey, the Lord Yahushua still got his hand stretched out to you Israelites, man. Come back and repent, man. Come back to the ways of the Lord Yahushua. You know, come back to the understanding of the Lord Yahushua, but you don't want to. You keep slapping the hand away from the Lord. You keep rejecting the Lord. You know, you keep rejecting His word. Hey, you didn't answer. You didn't take it. You didn't take heed. So all this coming to 2/3 of Israelites, you know, is nothing but a whole bunch of horrific death and judgments that's coming towards you, hard-headed Israelites, man. You rebellious Israelites. I'll go Isaiah 65 and 13. Therefore, thus said the Lord. Therefore, thus said the Lord power. Behold. Therefore, thus said the Lord power. Behold, my servant shall eat, but you shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but you shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but you shall be ashamed. So the Lord Yahushua, his servants, the Lord's servants gonna eat. Like I say, when all hell breaking loose out here, you know, like I say, when that CHIP, that MOTB is made mandatory, you know, the Lord Yahushua gonna make sure his servants eat. You know, they're gonna drink, have something to drink. You know, they ain't gonna be thirsty. They're gonna rejoice, man. But everybody else ain't gonna have that head of protection, you know, from the Lord Yahushua. Ain't gonna be taken care of from the Lord. Because you chose 2/3 Israelites, so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Israelites. You chose to trust in the ways of so-called white man Esau Edom. And those that take that CHIP to see, they take that CHIP to see him. You know, they take to see him. You trust in the so-called white man Esau Edom, you know, you're gonna be ashamed, man. You know, especially now going forward. Like I said, when the society collapsed, man, before the MOTV, before the CHIP to HIP was made mandatory. Like I said, when the society is collapsing right now, you know, we ain't no stages of it right now. But if it get worse, like once it really just go all downhill, y'all gonna be ashamed, man. You know. But the elect of the so-called Negro, Latino American, Native American Israelites gonna be taken care of. The Lord Yahushua gonna take care of his elect, man. You know, hopefully I'm part of the righteous number, man. You know. Also, I'm going to Isaiah 65:10. Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but you shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. So behold, my servant shall sing of joy of heart. So we go to the word heart, and the Hebrew word means lav, it means your mind. so the Lord's servant is gonna be, you know, joyful in mind, man. But everybody else is gonna be crying and sorrowful, man. Seeing this place, America, Babylon the Great, going down. Seeing the so-called white man Esau, the world just crashing, man. You know? Everybody being vexation of spirit, you know? No more, you know, no more, you know, studying, you know, no more, you know, using the paper dollar as a phone, you know, stack of money and phone, you know, being on social media posting, you know, you having a good time with over. That's finna stop, man, you know. You know, because of all lack of bread and so forth, you know. Everything, you know, the Lord Yahushua gonna, you know, bring this place down, shut this place down, America, Babylon the Great, you know. So we in this time of the so-called white, or this wicked world, or the wicked world of the so-called white man Esau, the world going down, man. This is the end of this wicked rulership, man, you know. So with that, you know, Lord willing, you know, be out here to prophesy, Lord willing, I'll be out here to prophesy again. Downfall of the wicked world of so-called white man Esau in my kingdom, you know. So again, I'd like to give our praise and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the Apostle Ellsberg and the brother of Great Millstone. Salutations to the brethren and to the Sisakian brethren, and to the Sisakian sisters. That continue in the faith and keep on believing. Keep pushing. Keep holding on to the faith of Lord Yahweh Shai. With that, I say Shalom, DTA, or Baba Baba.